What's up, everybody? Just in case you didn't know, my name is Sonia. Welcome to my channel, Sonia's Diecast. I'm hoping to do like a midweek kind of video, a shorter video. Instead of like 30 minutes, maybe it'll be more like 15, 17 minutes, something like that. So I'm calling this one the Midweek Mail Call because guess what came very quickly, I might add. And there was a lot of chit chat about this car. Mattel Creations 71 AMC Javelin AMX. Comes in a car keeper. I'm going to take it out. I'm not going to take it out of the package. I only got one. And also, because AMC Javelin AMX. There's a lot of chit chat about this because a lot of people didn't like the tampos. Some people just didn't like it, period. Not too interesting for me, but I thought I'd get one because I actually did like the color, the tampos. I just didn't like the suspension. You know, I'm not really, it looks like a funny car to me. It's really not my thing. But I decided to get one, and there were 30,000 made. This one is 1,965 out of 30,000. So I think I did pretty good on that, huh? So it was worth the one. But yeah, this was just like last week, and it's here already. I was like, what? But I guess they haven't been releasing a lot so far, because I guess they're finally caught up. The mail room's caught up from Christmas. Make sure I'm careful with this. Before I forget, I did want to show you, I did liberate the Barbie Cool Combi. So cute. Look at these wheels. These guys are just, they're something else, aren't they? And in Barbie colors, they're just really something else. Look at that. So I thought you might enjoy an up-close look at this little guy. It's going to go in my Barbie display. I do have two of these. I just love the pink and the turquoise. Still surprised that I found it. Back to the mail call. I don't know if you guys remember, because I sure as heck didn't. When I got this email that this thing had shipped, I was like, what? This was last year's Cowabug, the selection. You remember this? But you know, they put out so much, it's hard for me to keep up anyway. So this is not my, I'm not really a VW bug kind of person. But I got one. And I mainly got one because it was pink. Because nowadays Barbie just gets everything. So here we go. My first look at it. Cowabug A. I love the artwork, and I think this is done better than some of the other boxes that I've seen that they come with this. 1949 Type 1 Beetle is a small car that made big waves. This selection's vehicle, also known as the Cowabug A, made a splash as the most voted on car by Hot Wheels' biggest collectors. Despite its compact size, wanderlust surfers strapped surfboards and luggage onto the roof rack as they trekked from beach to beach in search of the perfect wave sets. Between the magenta Spectraflame and gloss white paint, slammed stance, and opening hood, This model version continues to pack the visual punch its life-sized predecessor made on its inception. Stoked doesn't even begin to describe the joy the Cowabug A brings to any car and surf enthusiast. So there we go. I'm going to try to get this off. This is probably one of those I wouldn't take off the little platform. I would probably leave it on there for display. I do like the paint. I like this. It's got some nice detail. Slammed stance. Or is it real? I guess it is. Surfboard, luggage, stuff. Oh gosh, I don't have any fingernails. Hold on. I get the feeling that this opens, or does. Oh God, don't scratch it, because it's the only one I got. I don't remember if it looks like it should. Maybe it doesn't. I'll have to go look at the pictures. I forgot about that. Oh, hold on. I'm getting there. There we go. Oh, it's very stiff. So the rear opens. Get the detail on the engine there. Lights. I think it's very nice. I like the recessed wheels on it. Very stiff. So I think I did good on that. I've had this for a few days. All right. Up next, I don't know if you guys remember, they did a, you know, the mail-ins, and they did one right there. I'm thinking it was at the end of the year. They had two cars, and I should have brought one over here. It was the green, I think they did, not last year, the year before. It was a green, oh gosh, you know, big car. Anyway, you couldn't choose which one you wanted. It was like, you know, kind of a random selection between the two. And I thought, well, the other one, oh gosh, what is it? I already had two of those, and I was like, oh, should I try or not? But I didn't have this, and I don't have the series because this is from 2019, and I didn't start seriously collecting until, I want to say 2020. So I don't have this, and I really wanted it. I haven't looked at the series, but I really wanted it because it's a wagon. So I wrote this letter and stuck it in the mail-in and said, I already have two of the, I think it was a Chevy. God, I can't think of it. And it would be really great if I could get the Chevelle. So, and they sent one. And I'm telling you, they actually do read stuff, because there's another letter that I sent about a different subject. But I was going to post it back in November, but I just couldn't do it. And they did write me a letter back, but it's a hard subject to talk about. So anyway, I need to go look at the set and see if it's one that I would try to like get off of eBay. But I love this DairyChevel delivery. It's not a dairy delivery, but I really like this thing. And another warning about car keepers. I don't know if you can see it. The corner's bent because of the way it was in the car keeper. So, I hope you can see the paint. It's really the Spectra Flame, and it's got, like, of course, the metal base. It's very, very bright. Got these stripes on it. Rear lights. I love it. And for those of you who aren't really familiar with the mail-ins, oh gosh, it's actually torn. See it? It's actually torn. I didn't notice that before. Well, I guess I will be opening it up now. Well, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? It's already practically open. Let's see what it looks like. Here we go. And you know, this is the collector's editions. They don't have anything that opens on them, but I mean, you know, they've got the Spectra Flame paint. They've got the nice wheels, are all metal. So they're nice. Black interior. I don't know if you can see it. But you know, these are like, you got to, you know, pay like $7 for the shipping. And you do that. Put your receipt in the envelope and send it off. It's usually, you know, if I do just like 20 cards, it's usually about $4 to mail that. So, you know, you're looking, I guess that's about right for a car like this. Very nice. Some detail there. Okay, moving on. So I did a pre-order last year with this, you know, another seller, and I'm not gonna show you, you know, I'm not gonna advertise for them because, you know, advertising is expensive. They like to use peanuts. And I don't know, maybe, you know, they get all kinds of good stuff. Maybe I will order from them again. I don't know, but they kept sending out emails. I think I mentioned before, you know, we do not answer emails about the status of pre-orders. And it took a really long time because it's a pre-order, but you know it's going to take a while. But you know, you're talking. This was like early December. So, I feel like, and I get it because, you know, it's a small business, it's hard, but, you know, I think if somebody orders one, and I know it's like my stuff is automated, like if you order something, you know, you get an automated email with the order confirmation. But I think that they should at least put in the listing or whatever it is on their website what the ETA is. Of course, that's a rabbit hole that you can go down because people are like, oh, you know, listing said it was supposed to be here, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, it was a little off-putting for me because I feel like, you know, customer service, especially if you're paying like 20, 25, 30 or more for some of these things. But here it is. You may have heard me mention this before. It's a Bugatti. So after the emails and the first email and the little hauler, you remember that hauler, that really big, heavy hauler, like in the red, white, and blue? What racing was it? I can't remember. I was like, I'm not gonna order from them again. And then I saw this and I was like, oh gosh. I think I'm going to have to. So here we go. I can't remember who makes this. Mortal. I don't know anything about her. This is, you know, this is quite interesting. I think maybe Mattel could, that, you know what? Some of the Matchbox stuff that comes in this sleeve thing, they're doing this over wrapping too. Do you think maybe people complained? I was like, oh, you know, other manufacturers, they do it. How come you can't do it? You know. Y'all know. It's a nice quality sleeve. I like these colors. They do match the card. There's some, I'm assuming it's Japanese. So there's nothing on the back that I can read to you. It does say, oh, I see it now in the back. The sleeve. Okay, hold on. Oh, goodness me. Okay. It's 164 there. And that's pretty cool. A rendering of the car in the back of the sleeve. I can't help but think that I would like to see that here, the rendering of the car, and maybe a Bugatti in a smaller font, and maybe just Bugatti inside of here. But that's nice. Oh gosh, this is not like the Mattel Creations one. It's on here very loosely. It just literally lifts off. This looks to be, I don't know. Oh. This is a nice acrylic base. There's some Mortal limited edition. This is 51 out of 799. Is that the name of the car? You know, my memory, I got a lot, right? I don't always remember. I like it. Look at these side mirrors. Can you see those? Very nice. I like the clear windshield because you can see the interior very well. You know, I'm not really an orange and black. You know, it's too much like Halloween for me. What do you think about these sunburst wheels? These are pretty cool. Is it sunburst or pinwheel? I'm going to say sunburst. It sounds better than pinwheel. Those are nice. Look at that. You got the side vents. And here we go. Got a very modest, tasteful spoiler. This paint is pearl, very nice pearl. I like the clear windows because you can see the interior so well. Look, you can even see the rear view mirror. Look at it. You see it? But, you know, I'm not a orange and black person, but because it's a Bugatti, I was like, I gotta have it, especially a higher end model. And here is the let's see if I can get this out here. This is very light. It's literally like a chip. Let's put this on here. Nice. I like it. I'm glad I got it. This is going to be like right around my desk, which you'll get to see some of the displays I have in my office around my desk when I do the display storage video. That's going to be pretty wild. So I decided to use CapCut to try it. I downloaded, I didn't get to Adobe Premiere Elements. I just decided to try CapCut because it is free after all. I mean, they have a version of it with, you know, other stuff that you can use if you upgrade. So I think I'm on my way to being able to put footage in with this. Like today I went to Kroger and, you know, I'm going to do a segment that's like, you know, what I found at the grocery store. And then I can put that footage in from Kroger and you can see, you know, what was on the pegs. And so I'm going to do some stuff like that now that I figured it out. So that's it. I haven't completely figured it out, but it's still a little rough going, but I'm getting there. So that's it, except I want to take the time to remind you that I do have a website. It's soniasdiecast.com. You can also put in soniashotwheels.com. They're both my domain. The website will come up, no problem. And I was hoping to be able to put live links in my video descriptions, but because my channel is too new, they won't let me use live links. So the only live links are like in my bio part of the channel. Just shabby. But I finally got around to adding some new stuff, and this is not all new stuff. Some of it I'm trying to go through some of my collection, and you know, in some cases, because I just forgot that I already put back 2, sometimes I have 3. I don't need 3, only if it's like a Z car or a Roger Dodge. So I'm going to show you real quick. That's on the website. You know, oh gosh, here goes all the peanuts. Surfing school bus. Here's a 95 Jeep. And if you're on Instagram, you probably saw these in my story. The F-150 Lightning, the 70-year edition. These are pretty cool, but I haven't really seen anybody post them a lot. I haven't heard anything about them, but I think they're really nice. FedEx truck. So you all get to see the rest of these before anybody else does.
I can search by dish name and ingredients. What would you like?
I didn't say your name.
Sorry, I thought I heard my name.
No, you didn't, Alexa. Somebody's listening. That's another story. Opel Cadet. 70 years. Matt and Debbie in white. I'm sure you've seen the pink and the black versions, which I have, but I think I only have the black one on the website. The Mach-E in blue. Track Ripper. And Batman, the animated series, is purple one. Batmobile in this amazing looking burgundy. I think that's just amazing. So that's what's new on the website. And I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm not quite sure what to do with this. This came. And I ordered this, I want to say, a few weeks ago. But here it is. Streets of Japan. Actually, no, I ordered this from the wholesaler. I forgot. It was in, this was like from last year. I ordered it. I thought I'll just get one, but my cost was still $19.95. You know, I don't have the deep pockets of some of these guys where they can just go buy like, you know, 20 cases of something or whatever. I don't have it like that. So I just got the one because I just wasn't sure about it. But here you go. see if I can get it all in the camera. I'm on the fence about keeping it because I'm not a JDM person. I do like the packaging. This Pandem Subaru BRZ, that color is nice. And so is a 2021 Toyota GR Supra. Although I have one in yellow, I think. Or is that the S2000? That's nice. The Custom Acura Integra Sedan SSR, whatever that is. It's this one. The 2023 Nissan Z, which is such a big disappointment. I don't think anybody likes that car. I love Z cars. But it's so plain. And I know that the real car, but we won't get into that. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. And the Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem. So I don't know. I thought maybe I do like that yellow Supra and that pink Panda. I might have to keep it, y'all. I don't know. So I guess that's it. And thanks for watching. You guys have been great. I think I'm up to like 270 or something. I should have looked before I sat down. Which is just amazing. And all the comments, everyone's been so supportive. It's really nice. And I really, really expected a lot. Not a lot, but I really expected some rude comments on YouTube. I don't know why. I just kind of did. Probably because I watch so many YouTube videos with other people and I see the stuff people put in the comments and I'm like, oh God. But it's been, it's been great. My watch time is like close to 400 hours. I got to get to 3,000 and 500 subscribers before I can offer memberships and some other stuff. So I'm working on it, and you guys are really helping me. So please like and subscribe, and hopefully I can jazz these videos up more so that you guys will watch all the way to the end. I know I'm guilty of it too. I'll be watching somebody, and I'm telling you, if their audio is off and and they have this music in the interim, and I'm like, the music's so loud, and then they come on and they're whispering like this, and I'm going, then I got to turn it up, and then they have their loud music while they do a time lapse, and then I got to turn it down, and you know what? And I end up clicking off those people. So, and you notice I don't have a microphone on. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to upgrade and get a camera so that I can get a real microphone that works with a camera and not something to work with the phone. So we'll see what happens. But meanwhile, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And I will hopefully be back on Sunday with a storage video.